A long time ago, in the summer of 1836, there were 5 schoolboys and an energetic dog who went exploring all over the place, enthusiastically hunting for rabbits, in this area known as Arthur's Seat, which I'll represent like this, and which is here just behind me. They investigated every nook and cranny. The dog was charging around frantically, and suddenly it disappeared into an opening. A small cave. The boys were excited and curious and went to see what was in it. So the boys squeezed in to look around the dark cave, and they came across some objects. 17 small rectangular pieces, shaped like coffins, all in a row. They were stacked up 4 one way, then 4 the other, and again twice over, with a final one on top, making 17. The inquisitive boys rushed to see what was inside them and discovered small wooden figures. They were rigid, with hands by their sides and expressionless faces with carved eyes, noses and mouths. The tiny figures were clothed as well. The boys picked up the coffins, ripped them open and started to throw them around. The game was frantic and the figures began to get damaged and then destroyed. Only 8 survived. When one of the boys got back to school, he was bursting to tell his teacher about his discovery. The cave, the small objects, and how they had played with them. And the teacher listened intently. He was fascinated by this tale. He had happened to have an interest in archaeology, and this news set him thinking. He looked up a contact at the Scotsman newspaper and told him what had happened, and they decided to go and investigate the cave themselves. There they found the 8 surviving coffins and retrieved them. They are now in the National Museum of Scotland. So these figures in the coffins, what were they for? No one is really sure. There are 3 possible theories about why they were made. The first reason involves secret black magic. Many years ago, perhaps, these figures were used for such rites. The second theory is that they represent a shipwreck out to sea in which 17 people died, so these figures are memorials to them. The third theory involves Burke and Hare, the famous murderers who killed numerous victims and took the corpses to a medical school that performed dissection, opening up the bodies to have a good rummage around. In return for this, they would pocket bribes. There's been recent research on these figures, analysing their clothes in order to date them. It turns out that they're not very old and were made not long before they were found. Exactly why they were made remains a mystery.